Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Life with Ellis, Nana, and Jade. Super stoked about this weekend. I'm going backpacking with two of my buddies. We're going to Dinky Lakes Trailhead. It's where we went last year, and we're super excited to hit the trail again. It's super low key, it's super chill, easy-ish, and it was just an all-around good time. Nana and Jade would be staying home, so we'll let them do their own thing. And so this video is just a video that I'm gonna put together to show what I pack when I go backpacking. A lot of the gear that I do have been issued to me through the military, and some other stuff I've picked up from Amazon or Walmart, just your neighborhood camping store. And I only go camping like 3 or 4 times a year, so this is the stuff that works for me. And if you find that any of this stuff is relatable or I've helped you in any way, please leave it in the comments. Or if you feel like there's anything I can improve on, please leave that feedback. And like always, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. So very important, right? You want a good backpack. I say if you splurge money on something good and something that's reliable, it's your backpack. You want to make sure you get something with a lot of arch support, straps to help distribute the weight around. I have a 48-liter bag that I've had for a really long time now, maybe 6-7 years, and it's worked well for me. But if I can do it again, I'd get a 55-liter. I just feel like this is good for a single nighter, but if you want to do a 2 or 3 nighter with the gear that I have, I need a little bit more breathing room. And there's stuff that I would like to bring with me, and I don't mind carrying the weight. I just don't have room for it in this bag. But for now, this works just fine. And I have a daisy chain here that I connected. I like to bring these flip-flops that I wear around camp, and I just carabiner it to the daisy chain like this. All right, so I've separated all my stuff into different categories. So I got my cooking and my food. I have my essentials. I have my camera gear, my shelter, and my clothes. All right, so let's start with the food. So I know for me, a big concern is like, yo, what if I'm gonna be starving out there? Like, I wanna make sure I bring enough food. It's always been a thing that I struggle with, just carrying what I need versus what I want. So this year I'm gonna keep it light. I got 2 dinner entrees. One I'm gonna use for breakfast because I don't like the breakfast options for freeze-dried meals. So I'm doing beef stroganoff and beef lasagna. And I'm bringing this freeze-dried ice cream sandwich bar. I love this, so I'm excited to eat this the most. And for the trail, I'm just gonna pack 2 of these protein bars from Costco. I think they work well for me. Just whenever we take a little break, I'll just eat this. One for the trip there, one for the trip back. And then these electrolytes packages, you gotta have these because when you're super tired and dehydrated, you've been sweating all day and you want something refreshing, and sometimes water just doesn't cut it. Like you toss these in and you feel rejuvenated. It's pretty clutch. As far as water goes, I'm bringing this water bottle that I've had for a few years now that I just reused. The nozzle fits into this platypus quick draw. Plenty of water sources where we're going. So we just get water from the creek or the lake, and we just filter it out straight into this bottle, and it works well with the smart water because the nozzle fits perfectly when you just twist it on and it fits. And for cooking, so I have my gas stove. If you ever like question yourself, like, is this gonna be enough gas for the trip? Like, this canister here has lasted me, I don't know, 7 or 8 camping trips already. Yeah, I just don't use a lot of it. And then for my portable stove, my pocket stove, I am using this GSI Outdoors pocket stove. Super minimalist. You see how small it is? You just unfold it and connect it to this, and voila. So I got that, and this is the lighter that I use. I use duct tape to wrap around it because it's super tactical, and that's what I do. These lighters are cool because it has that long nozzle to kind of keep you away from the flame when it lits, but sometimes when you're super high up in elevation, they tend to not work, and I'm not sure why, so be mindful of that if you're bringing one of these. And I got a little rubber, rubber finger mittens to get my, so this is my pot that I'm gonna boil water in, and that's all you kind of need. So since we are going to bear country, we do need a container for our food to keep them away from bears. And our first camping trip, we bought bear canisters. They work well, but they're super heavy, and they're hefty and large. So the last trip last year, we used a bear bag, and we used the PCT bear hang method. And that's what I'm gonna do this year again. So you stuff all your food at the end of the night, all your snacks, anything with fragrance, and you put it in here. This is a dry bag that I got from the military. So you close it up. You throw this rope on a tree limb in one of those pine trees, and you clip it to your bag. It's pretty simple and effective and lightweight. So 100% recommend this method if you can use it. Okay, for essential gear, I have this camping trowel that I picked up at Walmart for like $1. I used to bring this heavy duty shovel that's foldable, just didn't need it. And so why do you need this? Is for when you go number 2. I've always told myself that I'm gonna hold it in and not go, but you know what? When nature calls, you gotta pull down the pants. So definitely recommend that. Super lightweight, super easy to pack, no biggie. Here's my little fork, spoon, knife. It has a little serrated edge right here that I picked off of Amazon. Works well for what I need it for. Bug spray is a must unless you want to get bit. Got my multi-tool issued by the military. I don't think you need this. I just feel better having this, so I don't mind the weight. Now, if you're going somewhere where you won't have any data, which you probably won't if you're going to the outdoors, I recommend having some sort of satellite device that you can reach for help if you need it. This is pretty pricey, but I think it's definitely worth it. A headlamp is better than a flashlight in my opinion, just because you can strap it on your head and be hands-free. I just picked this one up for this trip. The last one I've had for, I don't know, 8 years was issued to me by the military, and it used 3 AAA batteries. This one is a USB-C and AAA battery compatible, so super stoked to use this one. And then I have my first aid kit. So I'm bringing 2 Ziploc bags. This one's gonna be for trash, and this one's gonna be for your toilet paper when you go poo-poo, because you gotta pack in, pack out everything, including toilet paper. Here's my 1-ply toilet paper. I would love 3-ply, but you know, you work with what you have. I'm bringing some Advil and some allergy pills. Got some Band-Aids, some gauges, USB-C cable. My toothbrush, I'm just using this, which is part of my electric toothbrush kit. Some alcohol alcohol pad, some tent tape. This is to repair any holes that you may have in your tent when you're out there. It's kind of just like duct tape. A Sharpie, some medical tape, extra batteries, and for toothpaste, I bought these tablets from Amazon that you can use. You just kind of chew it, rinse with some water, and you've got toothpaste. So super convenient. Highly recommend. So camera gear, I'm bringing this power block. It shouldn't last me for all the electronics I have. I'm bringing a GoPro body mount. This is my first time bringing this, but I'm going to be wearing this while I hike, so it's going to be on me and not in the pack. My GoPro 9, super old. Two spare batteries and a battery charger. My GoPro tripod, and I think I might bring my DJ mics and a tripod for my iPhone so we can shoot something out there. I think we're thinking of doing a podcast. So for shelter, I will be hammock camping. So second time doing this. I loved it the first time. The first time I did bring a sleeping pad, but I'm not going to this time because I felt like it just didn't work out well. I just kept sliding off of it. It just wasn't that fun to sleep on. So we're gonna go no sleeping pad and just right on the hammock itself. So this is a bug net for my hammock. Got this issued in the military. A rain tarp for the hammock, issued in the military. This hammock here, issued in the military. It's a double nest, so it's a little bit wider than a single one. Pillow. I like my pillow, so that's something I don't mind carrying. This is just a ridge line to put inside of your hammock to maybe hang a headlamp. Super extra, don't need this whatsoever, but I'm bringing it. And some hammock straps. For the hammock, I do have a underquilt to keep me warm. This is rated to, I think, 35 degrees. It worked well for me last time, and I'm bringing my Kelty sleeping bag, which is also rated to, I think, 30 degrees. I like to stay warm. I don't like being cold, so I bring more than I probably should have to bring, but it keeps me comfortable and it keeps me safe. Okay, so what I'm wearing on the trail. So when we're hiking, I will be wearing this shirt. It's 100% nylon. I tend to wear long sleeves just so I can give myself some extra sun protection and maybe protection from getting any cuts along the trail. But I'm gonna wear a short sleeve this time just to change it up and see if I like it or not. Some boxers. These are my hiking pants. These are some marmots. I really like these. These have zippers so I can keep things contained. And they have the belt loop, which is something I'm fond of, just in case I want to attach some accessories like my Leatherman to it. Some socks. And then when I'm actually there at the campground, at base camp, I will be wearing this long sleeve to bed, some winter wool socks, and my down jacket. Again, I love to stay warm, so I don't mind carrying extra gear if it gives me peace of mind knowing that I'm not going to be cold. And I'm bringing a rain jacket. I might just check the weather to see if I need to bring it or not, but this is also something that gives me a peace of mind when I'm hiking or camping, just to know that I have it in case I need it. And for the next day, I will have new socks and a new pair of boxers to wear before I go to sleep, because I like sleeping and feeling clean. Okay, and a lot of people, I think they either love it or hate it when it comes to trekking poles. I like my trekking pole. Sometimes people bring one, I don't know. I like to bring both. I use it, I have bad balance, and this keeps me off the floor. For shoes, I am bringing my trail runners. So I used to have shoes just for hiking, for camping, for running, for disc golf, and now I just have one pair of shoe to do it all. And this works well for me. It smells really bad because I wear it every weekend when I play disc golf in the water. It is waterproof, but it's not waterproof. Now I'm gonna show you how I pack everything. So just keep in mind that I'm gonna speed this portion, but you want to keep all the stuff that you don't need while you're hiking on the bottom. So like your sleeping bag, your shelter, things like that. And this time around, I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm gonna take all this stuff out of its actual bag, and just so I can try to compress this and flatten things out in the spaces as much as I can, because I do need as much room as I can get, because this bag is only a 48 liter and I don't have ultra light gear. Like I really need to compress things in here. So again, I'm going to be mindful of how I pack. I'm going to put all the gear that I don't necessarily need access to on the hike at the very bottom of my pack. So here I'm going to put my clothing that I'll be wearing at base camp at the very bottom, and I'll be compressing that with my sleeping bag. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take all these items out of its sleeve. I'm gonna take out the rain tarp, the bug net, and my hammock, and just kind of push them in the crevices in my backpack to kind of just make as much room as possible by pushing it in between the spaces. And then I'll have enough room for my other gear, and just be careful that none of your gear is poking you in the back as you hike, 'cause that can be a very uncomfortable 3 miles. And then I'm gonna put the things that I maybe need on the trail in case something happens, like my first aid kit. I'll leave that under the hood, and I'm gonna put my water filtration system in the hip pockets, as well as some snacks. I'm gonna put my headlamp inside my hood as well, because I won't need that until nighttime. I'll attach my Garmin to the straps, and you do see that I did bring hand sanitizer too. That's definitely something I recommend. My trowel in the front pocket, and I'll attach my underquilt between my hood and the pack. First time trying this out, but I think it'll work out fine. And I'll wear my Leatherman in my pants. So there you have it. Probably weighs, I don't know, 26 to 32 pounds. But this works for me. So if I do bring my tripod for my iPhone, I'll have it attached right here. And yeah, we should be set. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you.